Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric here with Guitarsenal. Today we're going to be talking about the Boss Waza Craft CE-2. The Waza Craft is sort of a different take on the original CE-2 from Boss. And as you know, it's a wonderful analog chorus. They sound great, and they're great for that sort of 80s stuff, which I probably just butchered, but that's cool because there's no charge for mistakes here. Anyway, not too bad there. The cool thing about the Waza Craft series of pedals is that these particular pedals, they tend to really kind of, beckon back to the original units, but also with a new flavor kind of added in. Now, I wish I had an original CE-2 to compare it to. I do have a Waza Craft Boss DM2 that we're going to be comparing to a real Boss DM2. So the Waza Craft series is kind of their attempt to revisit some of the older pedals and reissue them, but also add in a little bit of new flavor as well. So you have an original CE1 setting, which is really awesome. You've got a CE2 setting, so you can get some definite flavors going on, and you can just also have it set back to just a good old classic CE2. So I think they changed the voicing around a little bit on one of the settings, gave you a CE1 setting and then a classic CE2. So I have to double check the parameters there. But it's a real simple chorus. It is a buffered circuit, so it's not true bypass, but most Boss pedals are a buffered circuit. Input, output. You have stereo outputs, which is cool. The stereo output is something they added to the Waza Craft that was not on the original pedal. So you can run it in stereo, which is really awesome. And you've got just a basic rate and depth control. We're going to go over the settings. Real simple here. I'm going to try to make this entertaining. So let's get down on the lower section on the S setting. All right. And you'll see that the CE2, especially a buffered pedal, does kind of add a little bit of brightness to your signal chain. So you can see, like, this is just a naked guitar with no effects going. All right, and then we add the CE2, and you notice it gets a hair of brightness. Okay, real cool. Let's increase the rate a little bit. We're just going to play around with the knobs, see what we come up with. Very cool. Bump that depth up. Let me clear my loop, guys. butchering a little bit of a Crowded House there in the intro. Pretty sure y'all don't have to look too hard to know I'm butchering it. Very nice subtle sound on the lower settings. Let's increase that depth, bump the rate down, kind of work our way up, see what we come up with. That's a really cool sound right there. I like that. Got nice spacey sound going there, which is really cool. Let's bump both the controls up a hair. And guys, I'm trying to just give you a good basic point of this pedal. This is not, you know, I'm not trying to go into every nut and bolt. I'm just trying to let you hear the pedal. Maxed out. Almost has a organ-like sound when you really max out that wash effect on the chorus. All right, so moving on to the middle setting and breaking it back down a bit. I'm going to leave those knobs about right there for this. Very cool. Guys, I'm just giving you some quick playing samples, hopefully somewhat entertaining. I'm trying to let some chords ring and play some individual notes so you can sort of hear what's going on. Good for that kind of stuff. Really cool for that sort of thing. You know, I'm trying to go somewhat down the 80s rabbit hole, guys, in case you can't tell. Let's see, where else could we go down the rabbit hole? And of course, I don't remember how to play Purple Rain because I'm a jackwagon. Tell you what, stop right there. Stop, hold the phone. Hang on a second. We got a chorus. Here we go. I digress. Anyway, let's go further down the rabbit hole, shall we, if we dare. There's some Prince, rest his soul. Sort of my take, my weird, horrible, ugly, can't play it right the first time take, but... All right, that's a great chorus sound, boys and girls, okay? Let's move further down this rabbit hole of despair. Maybe it's not despair. I guess it just depends on who you ask. It just makes you want to break out some dang 80s music, man. I mean, that's like the CE-2 is like straight up, man, there it is. That's it. If any of you know what song that is, then you're probably old as hell. That's okay. I'm with you there. Okay, moving on, shall we? And just so you know, the CE-1 pedal, a lot of people don't know this, the Boss CE-1 was actually Boss's first stomp box effect that they made. It was a big enclosure, but all the CE-1 was the Roland Jazz chorus effect built into a pedal. And the original Boss CE-1 was actually made and intended for keyboard players. The circuit, the way that it was buffered, was intended for a keyboard signal and not a guitar signal. So lots of guitarists ended up having to take the buffers and change out the specs of the buffering system in there to work with the stringed instrument a little bit better. And guitarists loved them. So all of those old school 80s records you hear with chorus on them, it's probably a CE-1 that's been modified a bit, or possibly a CE-2. But the nice thing about this Waza Craft is you can get a little bit of both. So let's hear it maxed out on this setting, and we'll move to setting 3. Woo! Sounds like aliens are coming to abduct us. Maybe they already have. Wait, the chord for that would be... That's far out, man. That's trippy. All right, third setting. Let's get back down on the rate and the depth. Very pretty. Okay, maybe not my playing, but the fact it's pretty. All right, getting up on the speed here. That's cool. Kind of cool there. Getting back up into 80s territory, I suppose. If you sort of just level those knobs out, you're right on a whole bunch of 80s pop tunes pretty easily, which is cool. You know what I mean? Some people, that might be their thing. That might be what they're into. Maybe they're in an 80s cover band. I'm Obviously not, boys and girls, but we're just having fun either way. Enough of that. You get the idea. Let's clear out all these horrible effects. Let's see. So we played Prince. We butchered. By the way, I haven't played any of these songs in probably a good minute, right? So let's see. In this, we butchered some Police. We butchered some Prince. We butchered some Crowded House. We butchered some Cure. We butchered everything. This is a straight video of butchery. All right, let's get into the further down the hole here. We're getting near the end of our journey here, guys, I promise. What that is, that's more 90s. Anyway, same kind of thing. All right, faster on the speed. I don't know what that is, but I just made it up. All right, faster speed, even faster. very cool. Guys, that's pretty much this pedal in a nutshell. I wish we had an original CE-2 to compare it to. I kind of find, you know, if a chorus lives on my board, I mean, some people either love or hate chorus pedals. I'm kind of one of those guys. I enjoy them as a tool. I don't know if it was something that would really live on my board all the time, but it's a really neat pedal. I bought this particular one from Atlanta Discount Music, and they happened to have it in, and you know, I had gotten rid of my old CE-2 a long time ago, and I thought that I would try out this Waza Craft, and yeah, I picked it up there, bought it from them, and it's been a great pedal. I mean, I haven't used it much so far, but hopefully this gives you a good idea of the sweep of sounds, what it can do. This is typically right here, about where I leave it set up, kind of middle of the line. Maybe get that rate down a hair and the depth up about right there, and it just gets some wonderful... that sort of thing. So very, very cool. I tell you, we've been kind of cleaning up the chorus and just recording rhythm tracks and playing along with them. Let's add just a little splash of dirt over the top of a chorus, and that's actually a lot of dirt, but let's see how it sounds kind of distorted too. No charge for mistakes. So that gives you an idea of kind of some drive over there. The flubs are free there, but very, very cool though. All in all, it's a neat pedal. It does a lot of cool things. Hopefully you guys get the idea of kind of what the pedal can do and what it's all about, give you an idea of some of the sounds. Guys, thanks for watching today's video. I know this one's kind of long and we noodled a good bit, but I kind of like to just let these videos sort of take me wherever I'm inspired to go. So if I get a sound I like and I go with it, I sort of go with it. So that's what it, is what it is there. Despite the flubs, 80s music is not really my forte, but I try my best to give you a surrogate listening there. So thank you very much for watching today's video. Guys, we post every Monday and every Friday. Make sure that you click that notification bell and subscribe so you get all of our videos. Thank you for watching today. We hope you enjoyed it, despite some of the flubs there. But thank you for watching, and this has been the Waza Craft CE-2 Boss chorus pedal. So really cool stuff.